Welcome to 100% Eat, except Eric, who doesn't eat his fucking food. The show where we try every fast food restaurant and let you know if you need it, you probably do. I'm your host, Michael Jones, alongside my co-host, Jordan Swears. Jordan, how are you?
I'm good. I'm full. I ate all my food.
I saw. I was checking.
And some of Eric's.
Yeah, but he wasn't eating crusts.
No, they were burned.
So you still weren't eating them, though?
They were burned!
He had room.
Did you eat them?
He had room for Eric's food then.
Yeah, and donut holes.
Yeah, hey, as
hey,
a
did you do-
reward
hey, did you do
for
a
a
good job
job,
yet?
well
Job
done is what? It's also
He played the
crazy.
intro,
It's
job's
also
done.
crazy to me that you're eating them in bites and not just putting the whole thing
I know,
in your
but
mouth.
How?
It's just
gotta
such. It's
savor it.
stickier. It's messier. Savor it. Just chew it and then swallow it like a fucking donut.
It's a Timbit.
savor it.
You gotta
He
make.
took 2 bites out of it. Dude,
savor the bit.
no, you don't. You pop it in your mouth, and even still, it's like the least amount of sticky you can get.
Yeah.
You just pick it up, and then you can. Oh, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all.
That apple fritter was really sticky. That's a sticky fritter.
That's what was wrong with it.
That's why you didn't finish it.
So
like,
we went to Tim Horton. Here's a who,
Uh-huh.
and we got.
Please call it T-Ho.
T-ho. We got some little donut holes.
Mm-hmm.
You got a fritter, and then we got like melts.
Yeah.
And we were waiting for the melts. They gave us the pastries first. You're eating your pastry, and you stop like halfway through, and you're like, "I'm good."
Yeah.
Hadn't gotten our food yet, like our
Yeah.
lunch food.
I was done
and
with
Nick
it.
was like,
Right.
"What? Why? What?
He could.
What? What's wrong with it?" Yeah. No, I didn't say that.
The only
You just stopped eating, and I immediately screamed, "What's wrong with it?"
yeah, because there would be the only explanation would be something had to be wrong. Otherwise, you would.
What
eat
are
all
you
of it,
doing?
right?
It was a donut. It was like
was
this
big.
big.
It was big.
And
It's a
I
big
just
fritter.
went.
Fritter.
It was an apple fritter. Apple fritter is like my favorite donut. It was not a very good apple fritter. It was fine.
Nick
It was about
judged
this
you.
big. I ate about half, maybe 3/4. No,
Yeah.
about half of it.
Bit of half.
And
width-wise,
yeah,
you
and
ate
then
about half of it,
Nick couldn't
What's wrong with
believe that I was done.
Well, you can't comprehend someone who has food and doesn't eat all of it.
In general, right? Would say
Yeah.
that was the only thing you got. You could sort of say, "I'm full." You had more food coming.
Okay.
There it is.
Eat that too.
He's still yeah.
Eat that too,
yeah.
idiot.
Hey,
oh, I
did
guess
you- did
someone
you-
isn't having a job well done.
Think with
You
your
don't
brain
get it.
and your stomach.
That's actually not using your brain at all.
Yeah, I actually think you do the opposite. I think you just do your stomach.
Uh-huh.
No, but it's full sometimes.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
way afterwards
Full.
when you crow at us about how much you ate and how full you are.
Well, when it's full, it can't give him thoughts. So he's just like, more? Oh.
He trades thoughts for
Also,
pains.
also, to be clear, at the end, when that half donut was still there,
He wouldn't eat it.
Jordan
I had to like pull
Jordan
it
had to
over
give
him.
him pure permission to do it.
He said it was out of his range. or
Uh-huh.
something.
Right. I moved it close to him and he goes, now it's in the vicinity.
Yeah.
It was off the radar, you know?
But then
Oh, we got a ping.
Jordan took a little piece off of it.
Sir, you're gonna want to have a look at this. What is that? It's half a fritter.
I've never seen anything like it.
My God,
Surely it can't be
what's
the
wrong
Russians.
with it?
It's coming at us.
It's breaking apart.
Jordan took a little piece off of it, like I'm eating it, and
There we
then
go.
You said, "What if I do this?"
Uh-huh.
And then you peel the piece off and ate it. And he's like,
And then Nick said that like now that's just a piece that he can't eat. He was trying to eat it.
I was trying to piss him off.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you didn't. It's okay. No.
Ohio State. Are you pissed off now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
"It was a good game. I learned a lot.
I heard a lot about that.
I learnned that the refs don't
they don't
give penalties. To
No,
Ohio
they
State.
don't call holding on.
They don't call holding ever.
ever.
Right.
Ever.
If you've seen it happen, wrong.
Not through the playoff.
Never happened.
No, he just keeps saying it. Like, no,
They
you-
said it on the thing.
No, it's a fact.
Who said it? The ref? Who said it? Someone Nick
commentator.
minded? No shit.
Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah, he did actually.
And that makes it law.
Yep. So I heard about that watch along that you guys did. And
Yeah, did you hear about how we said you Ted Cruz'd us?
absolutely I Ted Cruz you. Yeah. I was trying
Your stupid daughter.
Well, I was trying to go down there to find
Here's
Ted
the dog.
Cruz's evil daughters to really set him.
Last I heard, they
stop
were
it.
down here.
Stop it! Stop making your dad leave Texas. So
Instead, he was at the game and ruined it for
yeah,
everyone.
was he at the game?
Yeah. The jinx lives on.
what a fucking loser dork. What a dork ass bitch. You see him like, hey, JD Vance, let's do a little, I'll do a wager. And it's like, you're a loser ass
Oh, yeah, that's right, because
bitch.
he's from Ohio.
Yeah. He tried to like,
Hey, guys, I'm included too.
God, such a dork. I didn't realize. I was going to Cancun trying to find him.
Who's
and then-
JD Vance? Is that Elon Musk's assistant?
Elon Musk. Well, Elon Musk's assistant is Trump. Trump's assistant is
Yeah,
JD Vance.
he's like
Right.
third in line.
yeah. He's
I would say he's probably not.
He's probably a little further down. Peter Thiel, I think, is right around there somewhere. What other
RFK's
white
in there.
What other white South African billionaires can we get in here?
RFK's definitely
Elon Musk's dad.
Yeah. Did you
RFK's in there
Did
somewhere,
you
yeah.
see
Oh,
that?
he's ahead of Vance.
Yeah.
They were like,
That guy
like-
sure did disappear after the election.
Who's that?
JD Vance.
dude.
Haven't seen him.
I think he's trying to figure out the Senate and the House stuff. And so he's just trying to like
Good luck.
work in like the background. Not good so
I
far.
don't think he's doing much.
No.
Do you think he's trying to figure it out because he's been in politics for 2.5 years?
Yeah. He's like, oh man, wait, I got to do something now. Fuck.
I think Trump thought, I don't think Trump wanted to win. I don't think he cared.
I think he probably figured the only way he could stay out of jail was winning.
Yes. And so he's like, I'll
So
do
he
it. I'll do
ran.
it for that. And
Yeah.
then he won and he went, well, fuck, now I'm fucking lumped in with this JD Vance dickhead. God damn. Oh, what the fuck am I? Hey,
Trump.
buddy, you gotta
Yeah.
go to the, you gotta figure out the house.
Hey, killer.
Yeah.
Hey, Slick.
But we're going to figure out Tim Horton.
That's right.
Yeah, and there's a
Brought
lot
it
to
back
figure out.
around.
Yeah. They didn't have the food that is listed here. That's fine.
The spinach and feta savory egg pastry format.
Nope. They did not have it. Sorry.
Throw the format out.
That Gracie style. Oh, throw the format out, but then keep looking at Jordan's format.
Where's my
throughout.
format? Where'd mine go?
She had the biggest smile on her face. She did. And went, yeah. And then it was like, me, look at yours.
Yeah. And type on my.
Yeah. God.
Here's what I want to know. Why wouldn't you take us to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A after?
He drove through the McDonald's
just
to get to
Yeah,
the
but
Tim
it's
Hortons.
McDonald's.
I
It's
know.
McDonald's. You can't
Tempting
tease us
fate.
like that. And he didn't let us get out and play at the play place.
Are you doing Gracie moves?
You're not making enough noise. There we go.
This one is the best one.
Yeah, it's quiet and
It's
it's a pretend laptop.
It's a little meat.
Yeah. Nick didn't love that.
I'm getting some work in.
Yeah, good work, buddy.
I get a Timbit.
Yeah. How many Timbits you got left over there?
One. He only had two. Why did he
only had
leave with two?
He put two in the
Just
box
eat
and
them,
walked
for
out.
fuck's sake.
Well, we couldn't stay there for 6 more bites.
Yeah, it's true.
Have you guys been to Tim Hortons before?
I don't think I've ever had it in my life.
I've been to Tim Hortons exactly one time.
And that was in like Toronto.
Yeah. I was there for a convention, and I was there with a certain Canadian that we used to work with.
Justin
Trudeau, yeah. He didn't like that. That's weird.
Well, no, I was trying to make a resignation joke, but I was
okay,
like,
cool.
it doesn't make sense. It was
That's
12
good.
years
yeah,
ago.
no, I understand.
Yeah.
So Barbara wanted you to eat Tim Hortons.
Yeah, so
Got
she I think she just got us the Timbits. So
Yeah.
that's all I've had from there.
They're just donut holes.
And they really are donut
They're
holes.
munchkins.
But I did notice, now keep in mind this is a long time ago, so I don't know what
Mind kept?
what the national mood is on Tim Hortons since then. But every Canadian loved him then. I don't know if they still love him now.
It's a real
because
Nando's of the North.
They
Yeah.
seem to be expanding, and I don't know if
good.
like the quality is suffering as a result. These are such regular donut holes.
Nando's of the
Yes.
North.
Yeah, they're donuts.
Yeah, there was really I remember them tasting
it
better.
donut.
Yeah.
It's small ball donut.
Is this
That's
not?
what it was?
Is this place not just Dunkin' but Canadian?
It's you could say it's Dunkin' of the North.
No, I would
That's
say it's
good.
Nando's of the North. I like
The
that.
Dunkin's already kind of northeast.
Yeah, it like this
Yeah,
to
do you
me.
think instead of
he's
saying-
doing a job well done, Nick.
Do you think instead of people going, I gotta get my Dunkies, they go, I gotta get my Timmies?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think that's
they-
probably absolutely what they say.
They don't say Horties.
No, this coffee. I just got the regular black coffee. I know that
Has
they're
it cooled down for you?
God.
You know what they? Oh yeah, it was.
Can
it was
finally
lava.
drink it. We had to like leave, and I could finally drink it. That was so steaming. That was insane.
You know what people call Dunkin' Donuts?
What's that?
Dunky Does.
I'm about to funkin' go nuts,
What about
dude.
Donkey Moe's?
Dude,
Donkey Does?
Donuts. Dough
Yeah,
short for
that's
donut.
fucking stupid.
He's mad now.
Well, he's got no more tasty
Yeah.
treats
Yeah.
I
left.
was thinking about Ohio.
He also, you pointed out him eating that, and he went no, and you looked away, and he ate it real
It went by-
fast.
oh, I saw.
But on
Yeah.
camera,
Uh-huh.
he's got his. He went,
Well, see, the camera's always
Oh,
up for
it's
us.
yeah, I can see it.
But he can control in the edit.
Yeah, but I already saw it.
It's
You
still
didn't
there.
do any- Ha!
Gotcha. What?
Ha!
What? You can still see me.
Ha! I'm making it stutter again.
Ha,
It's true.
worse.
You made it worse. Now we're on the TV going.
No,
it's
it
like
looks
we're the
fine.
$6 million man.
It looks
Uh,
fine. I wish.
So this coffee, the hottest coffee I think I've ever had.
It was
Boiling.
it was
It's
so
not
much
like-
Boiling.
It's not like it was particularly cold in the restaurant. We ate at the Tim Hortons.
It was
well, because
far
it was a
shit.
45-minute drive.
Yeah.
God, it was
uh,
fucking fun.
They decided to plop it in the middle
It's
of
in
nowhere.
It's in the middle of like,
a neighborhood.
yeah, like, hey, go to Round Rock, go west. Okay, is this house?
Get off the
Yeah.
main. Get off the main road
Yeah.
and into someone's
Yeah, now
neighborhood.
drive in
and
someone's
then
Fucking
through
bizarre.
a McDonald's without stopping.
Twice.
Well, just once on the way, and then once
yeah,
back.
and then we had to go back.
I'm just talking about
Just
getting
another
there.
time we didn't stop at
And
McDonald's.
then look, Chick-fil-A. No, can't have that either.
We just ate.
I could have eaten.
I thought they were going to
spicy chicken
plop it
sandwich.
right along 35.
Yeah.
Because that's where
Like everything else,
That's where
yeah.
everything goes.
I think it's crazy
it's-
that they didn't do it like that west. You know where like the Carl's Jr. is or whatever, sort of like that Lake Creek whatever
Sure, yeah.
up there. It's just surprising that it's not up there. It's weird. Like the
Yeah.
placement's so strange. So we ate there. I couldn't drink any of my coffee. It was
I was waiting for you to
so
notice.
hot. You like that?
No.
Well, he didn't look up for so long. I had
Well,
to
at
make
first
it louder.
I was like, oh, that's weird.
I sat there and
wonder what that
Nick
is.
was looking down. I went, I bet he's thinking, what is that? But not enough to look up, so I kept doing it
Yep.
louder. And
Yeah, it's
finally
jingling.
I got a real Ohio death stare.
Yep. We got there. They didn't have the food. It's fine because you've never been to Tim Hortons, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, there's
don't know
chicken
where
chicken
wasn't
cheese melts.
fine, but-
Hey, there's these chicken cheese melts. Let's get something that's like
Okay.
it's substantial, whatever. You're like, hey, chicken cheese melt, great. You immediately were like, that's it. That's the thing. Let's get that. I don't know. I'm like, what? We're all ordering
He was
individually because I don't know what the
getting
fuck you want. And then you're like, just get,
He
that's
kept
fine.
saying it out
Whatever he's get, yeah, get the chicken cheese
I think
melt, whatever.
Eric was mad because there were people in front of him who were also like.
They didn't know
fucking
what they
around.
wanted. And then I stood at the register for so long.
It was two people who weren't together, both going, will you go?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what I want. Will you go? Get the fuck out of the
Yeah,
way.
so I just walked
if
up
you don't
and then
know,
waited.
don't stand in line
Yeah.
at the counter looking at the menu, you fucking moron.
was a
stand
bad-
off to the
Yep.
side.
It was a bad line. Setup,
Yes,
too.
uh,
It's a bad line
it's
setup, but you know what we did? Walked
immediately in
in
the
and then
door.
went
Yeah.
off to the side.
Yep.
And weren't in the way. We
Nope.
weren't in line.
So it was-
who gets up to the line, doesn't know what they're getting, and then
Uh-huh.
goes, "Oh, you can get in front of me." Well, I can't actually. You're in the fucking way.
Yep.
Do you want a fucking donut or a chicken cheese melt?
That's it. That's it.
What do you want?
Really, the two
So
choices.
it's like, okay, they don't have the food that we
They might have chicken.
And then Michael's like, chicken cheese melt, great. And then I was like, what do you guys want? And I couldn't get an answer. And then eventually you just went like, yeah, what Michael's getting. And then Nick just said, yeah. And it was like, you don't even know what we're ordering. Okay.
Well, he also did the
matter.
thing.
He also glued himself to the little dessert.
Oh my
Window as
God.
soon as
Well,
we
I
got
mean, as
there.
soon as I said,
It was donut
I said,
time.
oh, don't forget, we should get some Timbits.
Yeah,
And then that's
Yeah,
exactly
fucking-
what happened.
Fucking Nick
you.
he was on the other. We were around a table.
Yep.
And he was on the other side of it.
Uh-huh.
So he had to like lean over the table and go, what'd you say?
Yeah, dude,
have
that's
to.
what happens to me every time. It happened to you now. Now you know.
And I turned and looked at him, but he kept looking at like the display with the donuts.
The
and I'm
10
just,
donuts?
And I'm
It's
just
not even like a
looking
giant
at him.
No.
And he goes, I didn't hear you.
So we ended up getting chicken and cheddar melts.
Yes.
I got an apple fritter, and then we
That
got
you didn't finish
nope.
for some reason,
And
even though
then-
nothing was wrong with it.
Yeah, strange.
Just doesn't make any
peculiar.
sense. Nick's going home. He just has like algebraic formulas. on
It's
a
like, I
chalkboard.
just
He's
can't, I
like,
can't figure it
Only
out.
ate half of
it,
donut.
but he eat half, but it good. Why he no eat more?
Why no finish?
And then we got what was it 10 honey?
Yeah,
dipped
10
Timbits
honey and 10
and 10 chocolate. And those are just donut holes.
What about birthday cake?
Yeah, what about birthday cake?
What?
He had to say it.
Eat-
First of all, birthday cake sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off. That's not true.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's true.
It's inferior.
It's true.
But like I don't-
Compared to
I don't-
honey,
No, honey was better.
the honey was good.
It's like I
thought
would
the honey
I
was way
would
better
eat
than the
them
chocolate.
if they were
chocolate is
there,
nice, better.
but I would never order birthday cake.
Right.
I don't dislike it, but I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
it's not
give me
the first thing
chocolate.
you go to.
No.
You try other things.
It's
and
not
then-
the
and
third
then
thing
you
I
do.
go to, which is why I said no, we're not getting it. And he was like, but 10 more.
Yeah.
We don't need 30 donut holes.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, he could have left with 12.
No, he wouldn't have. I think we still would have left with 2.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Maybe 3, one of each.
So
That's true.
So went to order.
Have to go back just so he can do it.
Went to order. Stood at the register for such a long time.
40 seconds.
But it's okay because so many people were working there ignoring us. No one was taking our order, but there were like 10 employees at this tiny ass Tim Hortons.
It was very small.
the guy who did take your order kept saying sorry about that.
Yep.
He said it like 3
Yep.
times.
And it's like,
Real
I don't,
Canadian
yep,
style.
don't care, man. It's all good.
Yeah, but he didn't say it like a Canadian.
No,
No.
that's why
you
he
think that would be
didn't
Sorry,
part,
sorry,
of, part
sorry,
of the fun
sorry.
would be him saying
Yeah.
sorry.
So we said chicken cheddar
Sorry
melts.
about it.
And as he went to put in chicken cheddar melts, a guy behind him went,
I gotta check.
We might actually be out of chicken.
Yeah.
And
Which
it's like,
it's noon.
Yeah.
How are you out of chicken?
maybe it's the new thing in
Must
Round Rock.
be.
There's nothing to do.
But was it
You gotta
new
go to
even?
I don't know. I think it
it's
was
relatively new.
new.
Yeah.
Right, but not
Don't know.
like open this week.
No.
No.
It is
I'm
it
just
is
saying.
new, but
They had like 3 sandwich options. They're like, might be out of chicken.
Mhm. So they weren't out of chicken. We got it. It
weren't,
just took
thankfully.
a while.
I do think they were out of bread.
I realized I showed you guys. I'm like, oh, they gave me the heel of the sandwich. One of my bread pieces is like the heel of the sandwich.
I got good
And-
bread, and
yeah.
he got burnt bread.
Yeah. And then you guys
My
like
bread was
laughed.
good.
You're like, haha, you got the heel of the sandwich,
They
whatever.
knew where it was going, even though he handed us the boxes randomly.
I took a bite and set it back down. The other piece of bread, also the heel of the bread.
So you had a heel
I
sandwich.
had a heel
Rules.
sandwich. I had the ends of the. They went like, well, sorry, dipshit. Like
You picked it. You handed out the sandwiches, dude.
it was like, what? How did I get 2 heel pieces?
Because you chose that one.
Crazy.
You are the heel.
Damn. But we
You are
got
what
all
you eat.
that. I got a coffee. Nick got a coffee.
The tiniest little coffee.
I know their coffees are so small. When you is that just a small size?
Yeah, he got small. I don't know
cute.
why.
He got it with cream. There were too many questions
Oh,
when
I
you
just
order.
kept saying things. I forgot. I forgot when he ordered it. He's like, oh, I'll get a small coffee. That he chimed in for.
Yep.
Yeah.
He let you order the food.
And
He's
that's
like, small
fine.
coffee.
I got no problem with that.
And then I just kept going, small, very small, small.
And then-
Smallest
and
one
he'd
you
go,
got.
cream. And he was like, cream and sugar. And you were like, yeah. And I went, small cream.
Yep. And then
small.
And then
he
the
goes-
guy went, how many creams? And it's like, what?
And he goes, just one. And I went, maybe half of one. Small. I just kept saying that behind.
I was blocking you.
You could have been throwing that guy for a loop.
It was
unfortunately.
like,
you did.
it was just like, what?
Sorry, I don't have a half
Just
option.
put coffee in the cup.
We're half in. Throw the other half away.
It's a small cup. I got a large. It's like normal size. This tastes a lot like, this is very like 7-Eleven flavored coffee.
Ah.
This tastes a lot like 7-Eleven coffee.
Your favorite?
I'll drink it. It's coffee. It's fine. It's just like,
Is it hotter than 7-Eleven?
God damn, it's hotter than 7-Eleven.
It's hotter than the sun.
Now, Jordan was saying, but this is good because you want it and you want to like hold it and go outside when you're in like Canada.
Yeah, they
And
just
you go,
give
oh my
you-
God, it's
they give you
freezing.
Canada temperatures.
But then Michael rightly pointed out, it could have been like 40 degrees and you
Right,
could
the
have held
colder it is, the
Yeah.
less hot you need it to
Uh-huh.
be.
Yeah. And
No, it's all about relativity.
It's relatively, so it's
Yeah.
actually the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's that cold
No,
outside.
you want to go from the coldest you can be to the hottest
Yeah,
you can
that's
be.
why they
like
said
that.
growing up, they always would say like if you're out in the snow and it's freezing and shit, if you come in and like run your hands under water, use cold water.
Use cold
It could
water, yeah.
scald your hands.
Yep.
You
You
wouldn't
wouldn't know
It'd be, like,
because-
melting your hands.
Yeah.
So they gave you
good
melting
advice.
liquid magma
it
coffee.
was so insane how much steam was coming
It
off
was
of it.
nuts. It was so much steam. It was almost a spark.
Yeah.
It was like your coffee almost was on fire. It was so close. Like it
I'm
was
pretty sure-
bellowing.
I'm pretty sure it was coal powered.
It was bellowing steam, and he just kept going.
It's still hot. It's
It
still
was
hot.
nuts.
You
dude.
blow on it to get like the steam to go away. It wouldn't go away and it would come back stronger.
Maybe they heard what you said about Kirby
It
Lane's
looked
coffee.
like a pizza oven or something.
Dude, it was
It's like-
crazy.
It's like so
Chimney.
much.
I had the lid off
Like
the whole
wafting
time.
the place out.
I like couldn't drink any of it there. I had to wait until we left. It was fucking
He drank
nuts.
his. Yeah,
He put cream in it.
Oh,
Cooled
He had
it
one
down.
small
He
cream.
was like drinking it as you had yours.
Yeah.
and he was like, "Short bitch." He was thinking it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
yeah,
thinking
yeah,
it. I
yeah.
could tell.
Yeah.
It was in his mind.
He's screaming at me for
Yeah,
jaywalking again while taking the
Be
picture.
more careful.
Well, just for reference, Eric also got a small. It just looks really big compared to him.
It's so tiny.
Yeah.
How? I mean, like you drinking it for the caffeine. But there's like
if I
barely any
if I
in
were
there.
getting some, I would get a small. I don't need more coffee than that.
All I want is more coffee than that.
I drink 1 cup a day. That's all I need.
I just drink for flavor. But also, since I'm not a coffee person, I just give me some flavoring and I'm fine. I don't give a shit about like the coffee quality.
That's their thing there, right?
I'm fine with Starbucks because it just goes,
you just like pump it up.
Flavor, you know, give me my fucking frap.
Yeah.
Give me my caramel frap.
I like a black coffee with like if it's
Yeah.
hazelnut or something. Like I don't put anything else in it.
The occasional Americano.
That's what you got to get when you go like international. Because you can't get drip coffee in England.
Dude, when I was in Mexico, all they had was espresso, and I had 1 Americano, and I went, well, it's an espresso weekend. And I just kept going, double espresso, baby. Just keep hitting me with a double espresso.
It's espresso because it makes you go fast.
Whee!
Yeah. That's that me espresso.
But this place has the double-double. Their world famous double-double.
That's a cheeseburger, isn't it?
No, sir.
Double. I've never heard of this.
Do you not know about that?
No.
Explain it now or die.
I didn't know Tim Hortons was a hockey player until we walked in.
Oh, well, we'll learn about that in the fact section. The double-double at Tim Hortons is a coffee with 2 creams and 2 sugars.
So a coffee.
What a Canadian thing.
Yeah, double-double.
That's it.
You're doubling the doubles.
You know what I appreciate usually like at McDonald's? They don't ask.
No.
Do you get coffee? And they'll be like cream and sugar, and you just say yes, and that's it.
And they go
just
for
make
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They just make it.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
That's how it's supposed to.
I don't care.
To me,
enough.
that's how it works.
You're a McDonald's.
Yep.
It's not a coffee shop. These are questions that don't need to be asked.
That's
You know
why
what I
it
mean?
was crazy.
Can I go-
How many?
Can I go to a McDonald's and just linger without ordering anything?
No.
Yeah, no. Starbucks.
McDonald's you
you
can.
can.
Oh.
So I might make that.
You can linger outside at the drive-through and ask for money if you want. and
I might make
McDonald's
that
won't
my
do
new
it.
coffee
Now,
shop.
as a biter, they do not allow me to do this.
Well, you've shown bad behaviors in the past.
They give me piss cups. They go, this is
You want
piss?
piss?
This
We
is
can give you half coffee, half piss. Piss coffee. They kept calling me a little piss coffee boy.
Hey, at least it wasn't a double.
Yeah, double piss, double coffee.
We put in some number 1. We put in some number 2.
But what the thing about Tim Hortons is there's so much we don't know is that it's time to learn about it in the fact section.
know
I
anything.
cannot wait to
Okay.
learn about
I
Tim
can
Hortons.
wait, but here we are.
Hey, you know you're not invisible when you're online, right? Even when you go into incognito mode, you're clicking around, you're doing stuff. Your ISP can see exactly what you're doing because incognito does not mean invisible. So let's all thank ExpressVPN for supporting 100% EAT. And here's the deal. Visit expressvpn.com/% and you can get an extra 4 months free. I'm a big believer in VPNs. I use ExpressVPN. Very easy. Keep it going on my phone everywhere that I go online, my computer, my laptop, all over because I don't need people seeing where I'm going. I'm not even really doing anything. I just don't want people looking at what I'm doing, period. Look, you can hide your IP address, making it extremely difficult for third parties to track your online activity. It's easy to use. Like I just said, it's one button, boom, you're there. Where do you want to be? England? Done. You got it. That's where you're at. And it's rated #1 by top tech reviewers like CNET and The Verge. Protect your online privacy today by visiting expressvpn.com/%. That's expressvpn.com/%. PERCENT. I spelled that part because that's the important part. So that way they know. And you can get an extra 4 months free. expressvpn.com/%. Thanks, ExpressVPN.
This time of year when it's freezing cold outside or your city isn't prepared for freezing rain and it shuts down, I'm looking at you, Austin. We all become indoor cats. And while it's cozy to snuggle up with your fur babies, the one thing you don't want ruining the cozy vibes is a stinky litter box. That's why I switched to Pretty Litter. Pretty Litter's non-clumping formula traps odor and moisture. It's ultra-absorbent, lightweight, low dust, and one 6-pound bag works for up to a month. And when that month is up, there's a new bag of Pretty Litter waiting right outside your door because Pretty Litter ships free right to my house. I don't have huge kitty litter bags taking up space. I don't have to go out in the cold and lug those huge tubs from a store to my car and then into my house. But what I love most about Pretty Litter is how it gives me peace of mind. It changes color to indicate early signs of potential illnesses in my cats, like urinary tract infections, kidney issues, and more. because if you have cats, you know that if they have any type of health issue going on, they do a really good job of hiding it. And I know for me, one time, our cats were acting perfectly normal. One of them ended up having a UTI, but thanks to Pretty Litter, we saw it early and got them the care they needed. So, indoor cats and indoor humans agree. Pretty Litter helps my house smell fresh and clean. Go to prettylitter.com/eat to save 20% on your first order and get a free cat toy. That's prettylitter.com/eat to save 20% on your first order and get a free cat toy. prettylitter.com/eat. Terms and conditions apply. See site for details.
I thought this was going to say the first Tim Hortons episode.
The first Tim Hortons restaurant opened in 1964 in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. The first U.S. restaurant opened in 1985 in Amherst, New York. Fact taken from timhortons.com.
Wow, 1985 seems so long ago for
It was only 20 years
what,
after.
what I see as being like an exclusively Canadian coffee place.
Yeah, you would say before you were born was a while ago. I wonder if we'll get any. Businessman, he's making a fucking mess over there. Businessman and restaurant owner Jim Charade was
Cool name.
attempting to open a coffee and donut shop and felt he needed a star attached to get people on board, turning to four-time Stanley Cup winning hockey star Tim Horton to invest. Tim was not into the idea of coffee and donuts, so at his request, they opened a shop in Northern Ontario that sold hamburgers and hot dogs. Shockingly, this failed, and they pivoted to coffee and donuts. Not sure what made the duo think the concussion-addled athlete was the ideas man part of the group, but it was awful nice of Jim for letting him take a crack at it. What the fuck is a hamburger, guys? Get real.
Is that what Tim called them? Hamburgs?
There's a huge sign. It is their first restaurant, and it's like, welcome. And there's a big sign that says, serving hamburgers and hot dogs. And it had to be this guy.
Tim, you understand they're called hamburgers.
Yeah,
You think
hamburgers.
it's a
Yeah,
big, like,
boss, hamburgers.
You heard
hamburgers.
as a kid either incorrectly or some dumb shit your parents say because they're stupid, and you just keep saying it your
And so-
entire
and
adult
that's
life.
Tim Horton.
I
And
think
then
you
you
lost
learn
too
that,
many teeth
that you've
from
been made a
themselves.
fool. You're
the-
like, this is what I grew up around. I never questioned how fucking stupid it is.
I think Jim Charade was like, is that what he,
Yeah,
is that what he
let's- I mean, I
means?
kind of just want
He
to do
means
coffee and
hamburgers?
donuts. The fuck is hamburgers? Well, I got to make this fail so that way we do the coffee thing.
Yeah.
So the thing about Tim Horton,
it was all a charade, you could say.
the thing about Tim Horton is that they opened the restaurant, and then 2 years later he died.
Oh, no way.
In a crazy car accident.
No way.
That is like,
I bet
from-
all Canadians know this.
from
but
what I
didn't.
could read, like, there might be like conspiracy about this.
I love it now.
Uh-huh.
Was it
So,
like a crazy taxi?
yeah.
Gotta be careful.
So Tim Hortons lived on more than Tim Horton, but for some reason, like they just went, well, we have one coffee shop. They kept the name, could have named it anything after that, and went,
Well, let's keep Tim's memory.
that's what he was thinking.
That's
Well,
it.
oh, fuck, I finally got somebody on board with this shit.
I still need that star power.
Well, it's also-
and what's better than dead star
Uh-huh.
power?
Well, dead athlete star power. And he managed to win 4 Stanley Cups in only 2 not full seasons.
Yeah, he
Well,
won
hold on,
4
here-
Stanley
okay.
Cups, and then he had 2 additional seasons.
So I took a picture of this so I could read it.
Uh-huh.
There's a sign. It's like a memorial.
like a mural.
Yeah, a mural.
Like a mural.
It's Tim's up there.
To Tim Horton in his Buffalo Sabres jersey.
Yep.
And I go, oh, I didn't know he played for Buffalo.
No
That's
one
cool.
did.
Yeah. Because it says Tim Horton won 4 Stanley Cup championships before being acquired and signed by the Buffalo Sabres, where he played nearly 2 seasons with the team. In 1973, he was named MVP, and his performance assisted the Sabres in winning their first playoff appearance.
Yeah.
Today, Tim's legacy lives on as one of the 100 greatest NHL players in history, as the inspiration behind Tim Hortons Children Foundation, and as the founder of this incredible brand. What team did he win the championship?
Doesn't matter.
Yep. So
Why is that fact up
Almost still 2 seasons. Wow.
Yeah.
And he won a playoff
there?
appearance.
Whoa, cool.
That's almost as good as 4 Stanley Cups.
Why is that up there?
I don't know.
I want to
Also-
know about his successes, not Buffalo.
Also, it's weird that it's just called Tim Hortons and that's just his name or whatever. Are there other athletes that have restaurants that are just their names?
Vince Young
Vince Young.
Steakhouse.
Okay, that have gotten to like a level like that. Like, there's Vince Young's in San Diego. We had Seau's. That was a restaurant.
Oh,
It was just
Junior?
Junior Seau, and he had a restaurant called Seau's.
Cool.
Then
And you go in and go, ow.
Then he took himself out the game, and now Sayers isn't there anymore.
Could've been
Yeah,
a
he
Tim
did.
Horton
He did a
thing.
Tim Horton style. But like, there must be other athlete restaurants like that.
I don't think there's anything as big as Tim Hortons.
No,
George
right?
Foreman Grill.
Yeah.
But like the Tim Horton thing's so big, and it's just his name. I didn't know he's a hockey player until I wrote this.
I
and
didn't
went,
know until
oh,
I walked in the restaurant.
Exactly. There you go. That's Tim Horton. Rest in peace.
And I still don't know what team he played for and
Yeah,
won for.
And they don't
What do you
want
mean?
you to know.
He had- you must be confused. Almost 2 full seasons with the Buffalo Sabres.
I'm starting to think they don't want me to know. I'm starting to think he didn't actually win these 4 Stanley Cups.
Interesting.
I'm sure it was with Montreal, right? They won everything.
Oh, speaking of,
Okay.
In 1977, Tim Hortons became Tim Hortons, minus the apostrophe S,
Oh.
after the Quebec political party, Parti Quebecois,
Cool. I
passed
was
a law
waiting to hear that one.
making French the sole language of Quebec. Because of large fines facing English business names
Oh my
and the
God.
apostrophe being an English-only punctuation
Oh
mark,
my God.
Tim Hortons dropped the apostrophe worldwide. Congratulations to Quebec. Surely France took notice of this landmark move, and you guys left Canada to join France by now, right? Hello? Bonjour? Bonjour?
Well,
The
he's,
whole
he's
province-
speaking. He's speaking Quebecois.
a whole
They
province
dropped
of
the
fucked
end.
up accents, and they all have to, and all they have to show for it is maple syrup and Norm Macdonald. You're not better than Ontario, bud.
Yeah, no, I'll go out. I'll jump on that bandwagon.
yeah, they
Ontario rules. Quebec rules.
they made them drop the apostrophe. Fucking crazy.
Well, they didn't want to call it like Le Café de Tim
Yeah,
Hortons.
of course. No, why would you? Yeah, change the colors to blue and white. It's Quebecois bullshit. The thing, Quebec is such a fucking mess. That's so it's
It
so
is,
dumb.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Everything is in French first and then in English second. That's it.
Yeah.
They just go, dude, we fucking love France.
Yeah.
They're not
But also, we've butchered their language.
they're not part of France. They don't have anything to do with France.
They have their
The
own
whole
dialect.
nation was owned by England. They were until
They're
like
part of the Commonwealth still.
until like the 90s, it was like
Yeah.
the Queen.
The Queen is on their money, I'm pretty sure.
And so Quebec went, we like France now.
yeah.
And then
No,
now
we're-
Tim
we're
Hortons
going-
got
we're-
rid of the apostrophe.
we're going
Sacre
old school.
bleu.
Ah. We're going old school. We're going
Means
back
blue
to
cheese.
when it was French.
Yeah.
Vermont, you can come too.
Come on in, baby.
Although a Canadian institution, Tim Hortons, no apostrophe S, has been bought and sold many times by American fast food groups, wanting to get in on Tim's chokehold on the Canadian coffee and food market. In the 90s, Tim Hortons merged with Wendy's, which
Whoa.
outraged many, but they eventually regained independence in 2006. But don't worry, because Burger King bought them in 2014,
Oh, no.
so you know the quality took
That
a
was the year
nosedive.
after I tried them.
But American superiority reigns supreme even in the Great White North. Honestly, if taking over Canadian institutions was this easy 10 years ago, we get why it's being talked about so much again. Greenland, you're next via Carl's Jr. maybe. Enjoy a famous star, bitch.
They're gonna rename Nuke to Carl's Jr. Berg.
So you were asking about the expansion into like weird territories in like the
Yeah,
U.S.
this makes a lot of
and how they're
sense.
doing it and like the quality decline and everything.
Makes a lot of sense. All of a sudden,
Oh,
Burger King is the culprit.
Burger King
The king is sneaking in the background,
He's
ruining
always
everything.
sneaking, dude.
to get rid. So, but
Or
they
playing
also
bumper cars.
they have. I think they have a law or they have something in Canada that they passed specifically for this because something that had happened originally with Wendy's and Tim Hortons is that they would pair. Tim Hortons would be like, hey. Let's build a duo restaurant where it would be Wendy's and Tim Hortons. So that way it's like
you're going
we're doing the
you're going
breakfast.
to the combination Wendy's Tim Hortons.
It's that. So they would do it with that. They would do it with Cold Stone Creamery. And then eventually Tim Hortons like, we're not doing that anymore. And then Burger King said, great, here's billions of dollars. And then Canada went, you can't do combination. That you cannot combine
We're sick of
anymore
it.
with Tim Hortons. We're not doing combination Burger King, Tim Hortons. They're their own separate things. They cannot share.
Also, it would deter people from going to the Tim Hortons.
Absolutely.
If you saw it was being that
What are
close
you talking
to a Burger
about?
King.
Tim Hortons isn't doing trickle down economics for Burger King.
yeah. I think Burger King might be a deterrent.
Yeah. So I think that's why they're expanding in the U.S. in such like weird ways or whatever. It's just Burger King going, Put one here.
How about
Yeah,
Round
yeah.
Rock? How about this guy's neighborhood?
Yeah. How about this guy's backyard?
There's a VP of Burger King who's like, I like Tim Hortons. Put one by my house.
Yeah.
And then he just does it. He just lives in Round Rock. Fucking bizarre.
He
But
drives the Porsche.
That's who was in that Porsche. He's got one asset. It's that car.
I hope I don't crash it.
Uh-oh. But yeah, Burger King. But hey, Greenland, you're next.
I wanted to say, talking about like being bought and sold.
By us.
I just read Trudy's,
Yeah.
an Austin staple,
Gone. Donezo.
is gone. Surprisingly, they were bought by private equity in 2020.
What a
and
shock.
They lasted 5 years.
Huh. What a shock.
Yeah.
What a crazy thing.
I looked at it, Trudy's, over the weekend.
No.
Oh yeah, you
I
saw
think
it
kid's birthday party next to it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's always a goddamn birthday party.
next to the Trudy's.
No, just in general.
Just one to go to.
But this one was next to Trudy's.
Okay.
For now.
I was like half sad about it because it's like, oh no, Trudy's is gone. But also, I've been to
Yeah.
Trudy's in
Exactly.
Man, they,
so long.
they got good
Yeah.
fajitas, I'll tell you that. I'd always get that
what was
fajita.
what was that?
Mexican martini.
There's the Mexican martini.
Let him
Nick,
finish.
did you ever do the challenge? Because they cut you
Go to all
off.
three.
They
You can
cut
only
you
have
off
two.
at 2.
Yeah,
I
at
started
a
it.
location, and then you would just go to another one.
I started it, but then dry January, you know.
It shouldn't have started on December 30th.
I figured Gracie would help me push it to like the 21st, so that we could like really get it into
Well,
February.
now you couldn't do it. That was the last one.
Yep, all done.
Was in like
You have to
Burdick.
make your own.
I forget what it was. It was a like fried avocado something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they're all gone now. We'll
Probably
never know.
toast.
No,
No?
no.
No, it wasn't toast. I mean, they're toast.
Big ball.
Yeah, big ball.
When
was
are
a
they
big
when
ball.
are they toast closed?
but now they just closed like
Yeah.
that yesterday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yes.
It was
You-
Saturday. It was
Yeah.
bright and shining.
Yeah.
I thought about going there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, Trudy's.
Yeah,
how
yeah.
nice.
I think that's what happened to Trudy's. I think a lot of people.
I
I think a
didn't
lot of
go
people
there.
were like, "Oh, hey, Trudy's."
Yeah, I didn't
remember
want to
that.
bring my kids to Trudy's. That's just work. It's just me and them, and like, all right,
There
we
you go.
sat down, and you're already bored.
Yep.
Fuck. It's gonna be 45 minutes till you get your food. Give me fucking food, please.
Yep. One more fact.
One more fact, the
Oh.
final fact, and maybe we'll answer all of Jordan's questions.
Yep.
Or
I
not.
still don't know what team he played for.
In January of this year, a Montreal law firm is suing Tim Hortons and others, claiming they unfairly charge customers extra for non-dairy milk substitutes in their lattes. The
Starbucks
problem with
style.
this lawsuit is that a week before the filing, Tim Hortons put out a press release saying they would no longer be charging more for non-dairy substitutes. Classic
Interesting.
French, always late. Is that a stereotype? Are we good with dogging on the French? Nick kept telling us it's fine, but he's also still calling them freedom fries and telling us they're quote, they're next after Greenland. So we don't know if he's right. So we don't know if he's the right litmus test for this. Sacre bleu.
Oh, all right. Face palm,
Black and white.
black and white emoji.
He never told you who they played for.
Oh, I don't know who he played for.
Well, you said that, and he was like, "Wait till the fact."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the information wasn't there.
Okay, cool. France is next. Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the information.
Uh huh.
Eric.
Yeah, no problem. And those are the facts.
I don't want France.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
They can
I,
go.
I don't want Canada or Greenland.
Quebec can have. Again, we talked about this earlier, where it was like, let's think about logistically how this would happen, and I just went, let's not, because
Yeah,
it's
let's-
nothing is going to happen, and it doesn't matter.
We should not even be entertaining.
No,
here.
it's
we should only be.
I want
we
to
should
do
only be
hard
joking
anal
about it.
cis.
Yeah.
On
Give me the
what's
hard
next.
anals.
Hard anal cis breakdown. Oh, Toronto.
Oh, he played for the Leafs.
Whoa! Oh,
That's why.
that's
there's
why
a
it's on the
leaf
cup.
it.
They couldn't say it.
Oh, he gave us all the clues, Mr.
Nick's a soccer
Policeman.
Oh!
Figured it out. No thanks to Eric.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit where he played.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Too short.
Now is that where he won all 4 of his Stanley Cups?
Yeah. 3 years in a row, and then a couple years.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
3 years,
That
did
is
4 in 3 years. That's
Man,
pretty
the,
sick.
The 3-peat. That's pretty good.
Well, he was playing as another guy in disguise. He got 2 Stanley Cups one year.
Soccer blue.
He was Tim Horton and him Torton. They really play well together, but they're never on the ice at the same time.
They're subbing out Tim Horton.
Horton's in
Here
the
comes
penalty
Horton.
box again. Here comes Torton. Where's Horton? He's missing from the penalty box. Must be having a cigarette break.
Yeah, they had those back then, I'm pretty sure.
They probably did it in the box. I imagine. I don't think they had to leave.
Yeah.
People were smoking on ice in the middle of the game. Okay.
They were like, oh, the penalty box, aka my cigarette break.
The Zamboni was initially invented to clean up cigarettes. Like, I guess we need to smooth the ice out while we're at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, it was an accidental byproduct.
You bring in the frozen sweet street sweeper.
Calling him Torton is fucking awesome. Tim
Him-
Horton? Oh, him Torton.
Him Torton loves humming us.
Him Torton.
Oh, he's Torton, all right.
Hamburg.
Yeah.
Torton, I barely know him.
We went to this location and it had like a postage stamp of a cow on the side.
Yeah.
It
With
said
some cowboy
Austin.
boots.
Yeah.
Moo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
Hey, y'all.
oh, I guess this is the only
I
one
kind of
of-
liked it. I
Yeah.
thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah, it was
I don't
neat.
know why it was there. I don't know if they do it at every location that's
Yeah.
not Canada.
Plug that in.
No. Bro, I'm rocking 50. I'm good to go.
Oh shit.
This thing charges fast.
And then Nick insisted on blocking it when we took the picture.
Yep.
And he did. Yeah. You said he blocked it. He got down and went, ah.
Yeah.
But then you didn't take the picture. So there's no proof.
There's no proof.
And I said, why are you opening your mouth?
Why not?
And he said, what do you mean, why not? I thought it didn't happen.
Why wouldn't I have if it did happen?
Who's Frodo?
He's like, he doesn't know who he's arguing with. He's just doing it.
That was another thing in the ride-along where he was like, who are you agreeing with? At one point, I don't even know what we were talking about.
I almost crashed the car.
got this low and was going like this while he was driving.
While he was driving in the
I thought I was
ride-along.
going to crash the car.
So
I
really,
did too, but none of us were really that concerned about it.
I was like, you know,
We were
this-
going slow enough, and
if
there was
this
nobody
is-
there, and
if
it's not
this
my
is-
car.
If this is how it happens, whatever.
Wouldn't be the first car accident we got into.
right along.
You'd probably hit somebody with insurance this time.
We can only hope.
And a valid driver's license.
Dude, it was so fucking funny. Just leaving that place. Doesn't know who Frodo is.
I mean, his reaction was funny.
I know.
It wasn't funny. And then he was
no,
like,
it was
that might be the best thing I ever heard. And I was like, that's really sad for us. That's how you get someone into the show. Oh, dude, these guys are hilarious.
Listen to
This
this,
one guy's
listen
a
to
big
this,
Lord of the
listen to
Rings
this.
fan, but then someone else, and he was like, who's Frodo? I almost crashed a car. Oh, well, were you drunk? No, but I only ate half my fritter.
The thing
I was
Eric
feeling
does is
weird.
immediately start filling in gaps like immediately. So it's not just like
No, yeah.
who's Frodo. It's like Eric has now concocted a situation.
I know, and that's
in
what
which
makes it
Nick,
fun.
Nick would walk in and go, "Hey guys, who's Frodo?"
Yeah, that's what I said. I walked in and went, hey, Nick, how are you? Who's Frodo?
Nick just walked. Who's Frodo?
Watch the ride along.
Oh, shit. This guy's crazy like Tom Bombadil.
Pom Tompadiddle.
Tom Bombadil.
Just watching
him
Gandalf
Torton.
jerk that tree off.
Bum Tombadil, him Torton.
Dude, him be Torton for sure.
Tim's too OP. That's why they couldn't put him in the movie.
Oh my God.
Oh, you kicked me.
Well, your feet are out.
I am out. Yeah.
Who
It's
clanked?
fine.
Who clanked?
Someone did. I know it. It must be.
Must be you.
Yeah, you did. I bet my life on it. Why? I don't know.
You must have.
I don't know. Probably. Oh, we definitely got dessert. I don't think we did. Oh, I know we did. I'll look it up 10 minutes later. Yeah. I couldn't find it, so I just abandoned it, and I was looking at something else. And ooh, what's that?
She was right about Randy, though.
She was right. Well,
Yeah.
no, she wasn't. She wasn't right about Randy. She was right that it was said, not in the context she
And
said.
she was right about
which
that
is-
she didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, but then also was even more confusing, and I didn't want to get into it because she's like, is that what that means? I've been saying that to people. And it's like, but what you thought it meant isn't what we said.
What?
And I don't know what you did think it meant. How are you using it?
Yeah.
She didn't understand it.
The way she was
Anyway.
whispering to me is like, it's a word we shouldn't be saying.
She kept saying that.
She
Yeah.
kept whispering
Yeah.
to you in the middle of a
I
podcast.
was so confused too. I was
Also,
like,
that's
Randy,
a
I don't.
word we shouldn't be saying.
yeah, I was
Everything
so-
said.
that's why I was so
what are you talking about?
She
Who's Frodo?
said, she said Chinese finger trap.
Yeah, that was so funny.
I forgot about that.
Oh, crazy.
Dude, just even you can't say that.
Yeah.
Really?
Huh?
Really? Yeah. And Jordan just going, Michael, stop.
She
it.
listens to you.
Really?
And all we keep saying is stop listening to Michael.
That's what that sign is for.
Yeah,
I
stop.
think
Or listen to him slowly.
Yeah, that would make it worse.
You should just replace the slow sign with think. Think about it.
It hurts when I think.
Yeah.
Tim Horton spinach and feta savory egg pastry.
You wanna
we
learn
didn't
about this?
eat.
Why did you write format again? Is that what the food's called? Was it called format?
The
No.
incredulous look on his face.
Here's the
I don't know.
Jordan, he went like this. He went,
I looked and I went, maybe I copied and pasted it. It's not written anywhere like that.
I
don't know.
at the top of the show I said format as a joke, but I guess I was just reading the name of the food.
Maybe I was just excited.
All right, so
that
here's
must have been it. He types format when
here's
he's
the
excited.
skinny on the Tim Horton spinach and feta savory egg pastry format.
Today's my wedding anniversary format.
The Tim Selects value lineup highlights the new spinach and feta savory egg pastry, $3.99. Is that Canadian?
Yes, I believe it is.
Plus 3 popular menu items: the everything bagel and cream cheese, $3.19. 4 cheese omelet bites, $3.99. And red pepper and Swiss savory pinwheel, $2.99.
Fuck you.
They,
That sucks.
they didn't have any of those things.
I wonder if their bagels are any good.
Probably,
They didn't have
probably
any
not.
of those things?
They, any of those 4? No.
They did have some sort of omelet thing.
They didn't even mention the melted cheese.
I think they had like a spinach omelet bite. I just saw a sign. For
There was a
something when
different
I
thing
was
that
going
wasn't a
pee-pee.
savory egg. There wasn't like a pastry. It was like a.
I'll be honest, I'm not a
egg
fan of
bites.
egg bites, but I guess I've only had them at Starbucks,
Starbucks,
and
yeah.
I think they suck ass.
yeah,
I
those
think
are-
they suck ass. I'm a fan of eggs in damn near any form.
Yeah.
And it's like you've destroyed the soul of this
The only
food.
good thing at Starbucks is that like breakfast sandwich with the just
Gouda?
bacon egg. Yeah,
Bacon, egg, and Gouda is pretty good, but
Yeah.
it's this big.
Yeah.
It's
They've been-
so
they've been
small,
shrinking
dude.
it.
Yeah.
And this is not even like being a
Shrinkflating
fat
us.
fuck. I would get 2. I would always get 2 because if I liked it, I'd be like, wow, it's gone, and it was $7.
Nick pointed out a picture of one of their breakfast burritos on the menu.
Yeah.
Very strange looking.
He just kept on.
indeed.
What is that? What's that?
Look at that picture.
What is that?
Look at that picture of the burrito. I go, where is it? The bottom right. That's avocado toast. He goes, next to it.
Yep. And it was like, oh,
That's a
is that
donut.
they're like, is that a whole
Next to that,
hash
there's a
brown?
hash-
Frodo.
Is that,
I did
well,
not.
I don't know who that is.
Can I get?
I don't even know that he's
Can I
related
get
to
the
Bilbo
chicken-
even a little
Can I get
bit.
the chicken and cheese panini and I guess a medium Frodo?
Sir, I don't think you know what that is. You're right.
You're right.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Frappo. Frappo.
Yeah.
Frappo.
Frappo. Put it in the Fropo baggin.
Do you guests love Tim's?
I think I would wager that, quote, guests love Tim's.
Shoes?
What a weird way to start a sentence. Guests love Tim's for our high quality, deliciously craveable menu items available at excellent everyday value, says Carolina Birdie, Vice President of Category and Innovation for Tim Hortons. Canada's weird, man. But they keep saying the same things even up there. We're excited that our Tim Selects menu highlights 4 delicious everyday core menu options that are baked fresh daily, served warm, and offer incredible value starting at just $2.99 CAD probably. All of these menu items pair perfectly with a cup of Canada's favorite coffee. Is that also Tim's?
Yeah.
Or are they saying go somewhere else?
Go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Go to Second Cup and try it. I just learned about Second Cup. So if you're in Canada and I said that and you got excited, yeah, I tricked you, idiot.
Yeah.
No!
I actually don't know.
Man,
what
you
that
know
does.
what's you know
think
what's
they got
really
Dutch Brothers up there?
You know what's confusing? Stanley Cups.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
how many you win and where you can only play 2 seasons a little
No,
bit.
I mean,
No.
like, I go to the store and they're selling
That's
them.
exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, those Stanley
They're
Cups.
called
Yeah.
Stanley Cups.
They
It's
come
very
with, like, little
confusing.
charms and attachments.
I guess every kid at school played in the NHL. They all got
Yeah.
Stanley Cups.
Dude,
So
they're
is that-
handing them out like
Stanley
fucking
Cups, Stanley Cups, Stanley Cups.
participation trophies.
Is that why? Is that what Tim Horton had 4 of? Just
think
4 of the
so.
stainless
That's
steel.
why.
I think so.
He went. He bought. Well, it was like before they were like.
Yeah.
You know, he was really just like seeing ahead of the curve.
Yeah,
like,
How did the NHL let this happen?
Yeah.
Can you sell Stanley Cups?
So he got 4 and then just randomly got traded to Buffalo.
Where he played almost 2 full seasons.
They're like the trendier Yetis.
Yeah.
Everybody loves them. Gotta have a Stanley Cup. And they're like $30.
Yep. Those were nice Stanley Cups at the Tim Hortons, and
Oh yeah, they were selling those.
but they were like $30.
They were like too expensive.
Yeah, it's
Those
like,
those like metal cups with the little either slide lid
tab.
or the snap lid.
Mhm.
They're nice cups, dude.
Nick's got his
That's
Whataburger
good
one.
too. I have one at home. That's an at-home cup because it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I don't
How do
carry
you-
that around.
Does that even fit in your cup holder?
It does. That's why the bottom's small.
Yeah, but it's still pretty big.
No, it's large because you still got to grab it like a gorilla then.
Yeah.
To get it out. You know what I mean? No, I know. It's good. I'll
Like
give
you're
him that.
Mike
It's good.
Golick
I'll
picking
give him
up
that.
Nick from the
It's-
ice.
It's Gollum. It's Gollum.
Hey, little
I don't
buddy.
know him.
Mike Golem.
It's
know
good
who
for
that is.
at home and car. It is like an impressive amount of car water, but I don't walk around with those things. They're huge. I left them. I have that big Yeti cup with my name on it.
Yeah.
And it's just too cumbersome to carry around. That's my story.
Well, we have a review of Tim Hortons, but we need to hear what you have to say in a segment we call You Review, which Gracie recorded a jingle for.
And it's playing now.
It's weird. He didn't.
He whimpered. He literally whimpered.
So it's
Strange.
like
So the,
It wasn't a whimper. It was
the sound of it not
No.
happening. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a better word for it, but it was
it was
not.
I'm not doing that.
so the
Yeah.
first two are from
Good.
other Tim Hortons, but the I think the last one is from that Tim Hortons that we went to.
okay.
God.
So which one is this first one from?
One in like Ontario.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll take this one.
Okay.
Moldy food. Chewy hash browns, yucky.
no comma.
Don't go here unless you like cold food. Green eggs and ham, a wonderful book, a horrible experience to eat.
Wonderful book. I read it every day to myself.
this is my favorite book.
I'm 43 years old.
I still think about it every day.
Yucky hash browns.
Chewy hash
Yucky.
browns, yucky.
Yucky.
Chewy hash browns, yucky.
Green eggs and ham.
Cold food. What about the coffee?
Well, I like.
Yeah.
Well, if I like cold food, would I like Tim Hortons?
Don't go here unless you like cold food.
Oh, I do.
So, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Good.
You're in
Yeah.
the next one. I'll read the third.
Okay, cool.
I read the first line. It's gross.
Here's this is from Kate F. There was a massive booger in my bagel. I am disgusted. A giant booger in the cream cheese of my bagel. I tried calling the location and no one answered. I couldn't be more grossed out. Oh, she has a picture. That sure looks like a booger in her bagel.
Hard to see. Very, very hard to see. But bagel. I guess I'll send it to Nick.
Yeah.
The idea. The idea that this is.
And then when you hear that clap, go back and now you know where to put the Gracie jingle.
He's helping.
I just gave you a hot tip.
I don't know another way to put it other than it looks like a booger in her bagel.
Yeah.
Right, but whose booger is it?
That I can't tell
But
you.
what kind of cream cheese was it?
Booger. Strawberry
Tough,
booger.
tough.
Like, don't be surprised. You know?
Tough.
It's called everything.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering if the
Booger in
bagel's
my
good.
bagel.
These were two very good reviews, just for like chewy hash browns, yucky, and booger in my bagel.
It's
A giant booger in the cream cheese. Period.
Of my bagel.
Period.
I have a
I
friend.
tried calling the location and no one answered. I mean, aren't you there already? I guess you had it delivered.
Maybe, yeah.
You're eating in a restaurant. There's a booger here, and you go.
She has the
I'm
picture.
gonna go home and call about this.
Yeah. I have a friend who works in like PR, and some of the stuff that she has to do, or people she works with has to do, they go through and reply to
Oh, fun.
reviews that people leave like this.
Oh, and they
And I
have
was-
to they have to go. Oh, thank you for your review.
I was talking-
I'm sorry about your experience.
Talking to her yesterday or whatever, and there were just a few that were like, somebody was complaining about.
Frodo. They're complaining about Frodo.
They're complaining about an urgent.
Why did they just ride the Eagles?
They,
Doesn't make any sense.
Nick doesn't even understand that.
He has no idea. Eagles. What?
They were
sports team.
They had left
I
a
hate
review on an urgent care that they went to. And they said, do not go to this urgent care. Avoid at all costs. It is filled with sick people.
Wait, were they trying to say like they were sick people?
And I told her, reply with, thank you. Due to the nature of our business, that is what an urgent care is.
Guys,
Unfortunately, we can't do much
Yeah,
about that.
I know, that's-
we are telling the sick people to come here.
Go away! Go away!
Are you
wanna-
sick? Gone.
I don't want to alarm you, but I went south of the border and there's a lot of immigrants. Beware.
Oh my God.
Beware.
You go to Mexico and you go, those immigrants.
Yeah, what are they doing here?
And everyone's going,
In my vacation spot.
It's how I felt being in Cancun. I'm like, ugly American walking around. Oh, fuck, this sucks.
You can say you look like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Nick was so excited to bring that up today.
So funny.
He's so like,
It was pretty funny.
That's his favorite.
It was
joke.
pretty funny. That and he's his mom.
yes,
I just need to be safe in the parking lot.
All right, the final review from John G.
Whoa. From
You're saying
Memento.
this was the one we went to.
yes, I believe
Okay.
this is the one that we went to. Yeah.
This was our first time trying Tim Hortons, and the experience was disappointing. At the drive-thru, Ribea rushed us repeatedly, asking if we were ready multiple times, even after we clearly stated we needed a moment. At one point, he even said, "We are just waiting on you," which felt unnecessary and pressured us further. We didn't get the chance to calmly review the menu. It seemed like the manager, an older gentleman, took over at the window, but we still weren't able to correct our order. I don't recommend this location to anyone in the area. The staff needs better training to handle busy times without rushing customers. Since this location is new, they should understand that customers might need extra time to familiarize themselves with their menu options. Fuck off, you stupid fuck.
Hey, we were in the middle
They
of
have
a lunch
4
rush.
food
Yeah,
items
uh-huh.
and donuts.
Yeah.
And coffee.
Hey, how
Fuck
come?
off.
How come they tried to get me through here fast?
Dude, I wish more places went, hurry up!
yeah.
Because I'm screaming it from my car.
yeah, like the people-
it's McDonald's. How do you not
On the
know what you want?
On the inside, there should have been like, hey, if you're not ordering, move.
And you could say this is like extra steps, like I shouldn't have to do this. It's 2025. Pull up your fucking phone
Yep.
when you're in the drive-thru behind someone and look at the menu if you don't
Also,
know.
the drive-through is
For
for
fuck's sake.
going fast.
That's it.
It's
That's
for
just-
convenience.
Jordan, that's it.
It's,
Park
it's not
in
for
the
you to
fucking
have
parking lot
Yep.
and then look at the menu. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
sorry. That's not an excuse in
Or
2025.
go with
Well, I
someone.
don't want to look at my phone. Fuck you. Do it anyway. I don't care. Get
Yeah.
out of the way. That and when people, I see them pull up to the drive-thru and when I see them turn
Yep.
and I know they're at, figure it out before you get here.
Yep.
Hey, what do they sell here?
Yeah.
You ever been to
So,
this
so
place?
like they sell Tim's.
Yeah.
Or
They got Timberlands or
do I
what?
get a Horton?
Don't they get a box of Tim Tams?
Yeah, the
Tim Tams.
the thing that I like about this one is we didn't have a chance to review the menu. Okay, I don't recommend this location to anyone in this area. The staff needs better training to handle busy times without rushing customers. Hey, we're in the middle of the lunch rush, and,
I
I'm
want to
going.
slow everyone
No,
down.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What about me?
This is literally, again, we already said the people's inside standing the fuck in front of us.
Yeah.
Not in line going, well, you go. I don't know what I'm
Yep.
getting. Oh, I don't know what I'm getting either. You go. That woman was ordering when we left.
Yep.
When we left.
Yep.
We were there for a while.
We
Yep.
were there for a while. The sandwiches took a while. We
Yep.
had to be there 15 minutes, 20 minutes
Yep.
at
20
least.
minutes at
15,
least.
20 minutes.
Yep.
She was in line when we got there.
Yep.
She was ordering when we left.
That's crazy.
If
Now
that
imagine
person was in
the
drive-thru,
if she was
I
in the
would be
drive-thru the whole time.
screaming.
Yep.
Also,
I would be screaming.
at one point,
dude.
he even said, "We are just waiting on you."
Yep.
Good.
Here's how he said it. Okay, we're just waiting on you.
Let me
Yep.
know. Let
Yeah.
me know when you're ready.
Waiting on you. That's okay.
Huh. Ah!
How dare you?
You say?
This urgent care's full of sick people.
It felt unnecessary and pressured us further. Pressure? You're ordering fucking food and they want to know what you want.
You're in the drive-thru.
That's not
You're-
pressure.
You're
You're-
right. By
you're-
nature, meant to go fast
Yeah.
through this thing.
Also, pressure. You're ordering food at Tim Hortons.
And
you're
they're
not
asking
You're
you
not
what
winning.
you want.
You're not winning 4 Stanley Cups or going to the Buffalo Sabres.
For almost 2
seasons.
the stakes aren't
We
that
didn't
high.
get the chance to calmly review the menu. I'm reviewing. You better fucking order it. What do you want? Do you want lava coffee or not? Who needs a call? We didn't get a chance to calmly review. We had the regular review, which for me, regular review is crazy chaotic review. Calmly
I got
review
2 modes.
the
Yep.
menu.
Waiting on you.
Dude, you're not looking at the menu at the Cheesecake Factory where there's 12 pages of food.
Yep. There's 12 items total.
There are donuts, coffee, and 3 or 4 foods, and they might not even have the chicken. Okay? It is. You were like, oh, I figure we'll get the chicken, whatever, which I'm fine with. It's like a melt, like a little panini. Sure. Also, I was like, what else is there?
Yeah.
Like, I'll get that because that's the food.
That's it.
It's that and egg bites, and I'm burned. Egg bites have scorned me, and there was nothing else.
Yep.
It was chicken and cheese or cheese.
Yep.
Ah! Stop rushing me! Ah!
I'm gonna start doing
What
that
are you
next
talking
time.
about?
Next time Eric asks me what I want, it's like, can I calmly review the menu?
I need to calmly review
Wait
the
on you.
menu. Did you fucking hear what he said to you? Fucking got up. Damn, dude.
Well, that's what you had to say in your review, but we have a review of Tim Hortons ourselves.
I thought the manager was going to be the good guy. It turned out he was just another Solomon.
Who?
Oh, wait, who?
Well, we have our own review. Jordan, what'd you think of Tim Hortons? All the way up in Round Rock, or I guess Northwest Austin.
It just said it was northwest of us, Eric.
Yeah, he did say it's
Changing his
northwest.
tune.
He did say it was northwest, and me knowing nothing about anything. Well, look at the map; it's up and to the left. I think that's northwest. I think it checks the 2 boxes. I don't give a shit where it is, but yes, it's that way.
Yeah, he's right.
No, it's to the left.
I thought this was the definition of mid.
Yeah.
You're gonna say
And as a result, it will be getting not a mid score.
Oh.
Because
99.
Because mid doesn't actually mean middle.
That's right.
No, it doesn't. Which is mid means sucks. Which is just stupid.
Did you see the comment on Instagram today about that?
No.
They said that, oh, wow, this.
Oh, it's Kirby Lane mid?
Yeah, they said, like, wow, this, like, the most. They went to the most mid Kirby Lane, and then it just in parentheticals said Gen Z meaning. And I was like, oh, that's good. They mean, this one sucks.
Let me tell you, I think a
Also,
mid
we did
Kirby
talk
Lane.
about how that Kirby Lane is lame.
It is.
I'll take a mid Kirby Lane any day over a pristine IHOP.
Dude, no kidding.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, I'm
Also, there's
Did
no
you know
such
my omelet
thing.
was gray?
Yeah. There's also no such thing as a pristine IHOP.
Yeah.
Well, on IHOP standards.
Maybe when one first opens.
Yeah,
and
right.
you're the first one in there.
Man. Well, I need to calmly review the menu.
Don't rob me.
I'm not done ordering yet.
No, but I could eat.
That chicken melt thing. The chicken melt thing was like so
It
weird.
was strange.
It was very strange.
It wasn't bad, but it was
that
strange.
I said
Yeah.
that it tasted Canadian, and I don't know another way. Like
What
the
kind
cheese.
of cheese was it?
Cheddar, I think.
It was like an odd cheddar.
Yeah.
I liked the flavor of it. It was just it did not
It was
taste
strange.
It did not taste like
I thought
oh,
it was
you get this anywhere.
I thought it was like a tad greasy and then like flat.
I mean, it
very
was definitely
greasy.
like Starbucks
It
food.
looked pretty. Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't
great.
It wasn't
looking.
like super processed or like gas
Yeah.
station food, but it
No.
wasn't like, oh, this is. It wasn't like fucking Nando's. Like, fuck,
Yeah.
dude, this is like a real sandwich.
Mhm.
It did taste strange.
Yeah.
It was fine though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty fine. I was actually a little disappointed with the Timbits too.
You were.
like
Yeah.
like the
You got
chocolate
Burger King, bro.
the chocolate ones were
You
like
got
way
Burger King.
fresher.
Yeah.
The honey ones
You
felt.
both had a lot to say. I just put them in my mouth.
I mean, yeah.
just ate a
Look,
couple.
at the end
one
of the,
bite.
At the end of the day,
Well, several
yeah,
bites.
They're
In the
donut
mouth.
holes.
Right.
I'm saving it.
They are donut holes
I
at the
was
end of the
not- there's
day, and they're
nothing to
pretty
enjoy.
unoffensive.
Yeah.
But I thought one was worse than the other. Like the chocolate one seemed fresher.
It's fair.
It's better.
I don't.
Imagine birthday cake. you
Yeah, I
fucking
don't like
fool.
Nick agreeing with me.
Yeah. Well, he's kind
it
of
like to be
agreeing.
right for once?
Well, he's agreeing with you, but also agreeing with himself because
Right.
he's saying that like
Yeah.
honey sucks, and you're
No,
kind of,
that's not what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's
it
true.
is,
He
it
didn't want
is,
the honey
it
one
is.
at all.
That is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's like,
Yeah.
I was right. Chocolate's better, even though your argument is just, well, one was stale and one wasn't. And he's
Right.
going, right, so chocolate's better than honey.
It is.
Always
That's why he's
100%
I mean,
agreeing
yeah,
right.
it
with
is.
you.
It always is.
You guys listen to Nick.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's
true.
when,
It's-
that's
it's
when
true.
we were
He's got that
ordering, and
sway
then
over
we were
us.
like, well, let's get what Michael's getting, and Nick went, yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
And
you
I
know,
went,
wow,
and I
we're
went-
listening.
And I went, yeah, we're all getting what I said because we listen to Nick.
I would have said the same thing.
I know you would have.
That's right.
So I really just thought it was okay. I mean,
It was fine.
43%.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fine. They were donuts. It was a Starbucks-esque sandwich.
Yeah.
Not crap, but I wouldn't be like, I love it, and I'll go there. I would much sooner specifically go for it because I love it, and even though it's crap I like. Like people watching Practical Jokers, the steak, egg, and cheese bagel from McDonald's. Like that is like something I want that I know I like. I pull up and they're like, "Hey, McDonald's, what can I get for you?" And I go, "I did the mobile order." And they can I have the code? And I go, FK22.
Oh, put the spaghetti
Order
on
from
your head.
Michael, spaghetti on
put
your
the
head.
spaghetti on your head.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got one spaghetti on my head and a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. This is not that. This is not like I gotta have it. I'm with you. It's in the 40s. I give it a 48.
48.
If you're a longtime Canadian,
Yeah. You know
let
how
us-
it went down.
let us know in the comments if Tim Hortons is getting worse.
Yeah.
because I'm curious.
It doesn't affect my judgment much, but it is like it's okay. That okay scale goes down just based on the amount people talk about Tim
Yeah.
Hortons.
Mhm.
Like people talk about In-N-Out.
Mhm.
Like it's the greatest thing ever.
I was gonna
It's
compare it to that.
fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
I
it's
guess I didn't get the coffee, but I didn't feel like I was missing out.
You didn't miss anything.
You said it was like 7-Eleven.
Yeah, it
which
tastes
again
exactly
is
like 7-Eleven.
fine.
Coffee. Yep. Oh, everything about
It's
this was
not
fine.
bad,
Yep.
but it's not like I gotta go. I way more freaked the fuck out about going to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. 45.5 is the score.
Yeah.
And I don't
I'd
think
say
there's
it's-
anything wrong with
it's
that for,
right around the 50
for this
range.
Dunkin' Donuts ass place. Like this is Canadian
Dunkin' Donuts has banging bagels, and now I don't know if I want a booger bagel.
Oh, but you can get a booger bagel.
I didn't know they had bagels.
Yeah, if you want one with a booger in it, they can do
I
that.
could do booger bagel.
You do booger bagel?
I'll put my own boogers.
I think their donuts.
That's Impractical Jokers.
I think their donuts might be better than Dunkin's.
Well, no, they do boogers probably too.
I think their donuts are probably better than Dunkin's too. I didn't think we were going after Impractical Jokers again. That was fun.
I'm not going after them.
I'm going after.
Yeah.
I love
we're-
spaghetti head. It's just
Sal?
my favorite thing. Whoa! It's like a fucking. It would be like on interdimensional cable on like Rick and Morty. You're like, oh, it's spaghetti head. Look at me.
I got a head of spaghetti.
Head of spaghetti. And be like, oh, you watch the spaghetti head again? It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's like every episode
kinda
he
samey.
gets spaghetti in his head, and it's kind of samey, but at the same time, it just makes me feel good.
Boy, it
It's
is.
just my comfort. It's just my comfort. Did you see that one episode where he didn't put spaghetti on his head?
Somebody posted this is from Kingler Kong on the subreddit, and it's just look at this Impractical Joker, and it's a guy with spaghetti on his head, and then somebody else was trying not to fall for the Impractical Joker slander bait, and it's like
It's not bait.
Yeah, we baited you.
It's not bait. I feel like you're doing some inner reflection.
Listen. It's okay to like it.
That's
Just
what I
don't try
said.
to convince us it's good.
That's what I said. I like a lot of crap
Yeah.
that I like, but it's not good.
I love
okay?
stupid bullshit. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Shit that's popular.
That's just
doesn't
not
make
the
it
kind of
good.
stupid bullshit I'm into.
Yeah. But man, I just think that put the spaghetti on your head, Sal, is the funniest way to sum up Impractical.
It is.
And for some
Like,
reason,
that's
boy, does it get it gets the math.
It gets that pasta boiling.
They don't do that. They don't put spaghetti on their
They've
head.
done that since season 2. They're on season 43.
Oh my god. Well, hey, if you want to support us,
Now
you
they
can
wear roller skates inside. Whoa, the roller skate challenge.
Oh, no.
I'm going to wear roller skates to the grocery store.
Oh no! Right into the spaghetti. Oh,
And
not
it's on my
again.
head.
Oh, I just stacked the melons.
Yeah, and then it cuts to the guys in the other room. Hey, go into the melons. Just film it all later. It's great. Go to 100%eat.store for merch.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah,
We
grab a
did it.
shirt, grab a hat. You go to Michael Jordan Podcast. You get that weekly at patreon.com/100%
We gotta start.
eat.
We gotta sell this hat, and then we could say, "Mike, buy Michael's hat."
You want to sell Michael's one specific hat?
No. We get a hat like that,
Oh.
and then I start wearing it, and then people are just like, "I like this hat."
I like this hat.
Yeah,
Okay.
Do your Michael cosplay.
there it is.
Jordan,
Better
anything
start
from
working out.
Patreon you want to talk about?
Yeah, we have a 100% fan shout out.
Which, if you sign up at patreon.com/100%eat, become a 100% fan, you get a shout out on the show. Boom. Hit them with it.
Also, if you're already a 100%
Oh, yeah.
fan,
Resend.
yeah, send in another shout out.
New year?
We
New shout
reset
out.
it for the new year.
Yep.
That's cool.
This one is from Seamus, who is our newest 100%
cool.
fan. And this is a hammering
Yes.
that says, this one goes out to my brother. Oh boy, Odin. It's a very Irish name spelling, but he said
How do you spell it? Spell it.
OADHAN.
Oh, Jesus.
Odin. Thanks for the Christmas present, idiot. Did you think just because you paid $100 for this, I wouldn't use it to hammer you? Get real, bozo.
Oh,
Go
nice.
suck an egg.
Oh, suck an egg.
That rocks.
Odin gifted Seamus.
That's
And he got
100%
hammered.
that's
for it.
fucking awesome.
And he got
Dude,
hammered.
the gift that keeps on giving. That's pretty cool.
Oh man, I got my brother's Christmas gift. I think this is so great. Hey, fucking idiot!
Thanks for the gift.
pretty cool.
Wake up,
Dummy.
dipshit!
Hey, thanks, Seamus and Odin.
That's fucking awesome. That's really funny. That's really, really great. Oh
What?
my god.
Jordan, take off your lid.
Oh, boy.
Take off your lid. I need
You don't think you could get it in?
monkey juice. Take off your lid.
You can also gift a
off
sub at
your lid. Hold on.
patreon.com/100%eat/gift. Follow us
Oh.
at 100%eat on Twitter and Instagram.
Close.
Glad you drank it. And send stuff to 100% treat. P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas 78714. P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas 78714.
Speaking of Canada, Madison,
hang on.
our biggest Canadian fan, sent us a huge box. that
Oh,
I had
cool.
to- like when I went to the P.O. box, I had to go behind the counter for.
Oh, cool. Oh my God. Well, I'll do 100%
Guys,
treat. Yeah.
by the way, talk about gifting. Got an email. Your payment for 100% Eat failed to go through.
No, your card.
Your membership will expire on January 12th because your
right.
payment method couldn't be processed. To keep your membership, update your payment method in your membership settings
Are you
by
gonna do it?
January 14th.
Well,
Are you
Michael,
gonna do it?
today.
You got.
Now, Michael, here's the thing. We'll just add you so you don't have to do it.
Oh, I thought you could only have 2 people.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, when I go to watch an episode and I can't, I'm going to be pissed. Can I say I almost redid it? And I went, this just seems like the time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a new year.
He's just
But
so
also,
trash
here's-
at you
here-
now.
Here was
Dude,
my
that's coffee.
Here was what I was confused about. How am I getting that now?
I was gonna
I don't
say
know
like
what
That
happened.
was months ago. No, it's an old credit card.
I think
is it
that
really?
was months ago.
I think sometimes it gives you a grace period to
I
switch
gave
it
a hell of
over.
a grace
We
period.
call it a
Yeah.
Gracie period.
But also, if it gave me a bunch of grace period, doesn't that mean I owe money?
yeah.
It
yeah,
had to have
yeah,
been
you
months.
owe us money, yeah.
It had to have been months.
Yeah, pay up.
I haven't had that card for months.
That's awesome.
And I'm
I
just
really
like,
think about
that's
that.
why I was so confused because I just assumed it magic switched.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, and it lists the last 4 digits and it's my old card. And I'm like, January? So I've been
Strange.
gaming the system. We want to cut this out because people are going to cancel and then get free for a couple months.
No!
Were you getting charged?
I have no idea. I assumed. You think I
Well,
closely
maybe-
examined my bill that well?
I mean, maybe you should before we start telling people to steal from us.
And we're back.
I got boxed out.
Yeah, boxed out.
I got boxed out, and then Nick read my credit card out loud, so we had to cut it.
Nick assaulted me with a coffee cup.
Yeah.
He threw like 50 pieces of paper
Yeah.
too
I
at
know.
that time.
It's because I'm not being funny enough.
No, you're not
I'm not
laughing.
laughing.
enough. There you go. Now you're doing better. Now you're doing better.
You got something you want to share, or are we
No,
done?
I want to wrap it up.
All right, we're done. Shut up.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
I did everything else in the thing. While you guys were playing with papers.
I know.
Yeah,
I was just making
Don't
sure.
fuck- don't you dare
I didn't
fucking
know
look
if
at
that
me.
was a you're checking
Don't
out
you dare
or you're
look at me.
waiting to share.
I didn't
Keep looking that way.
I didn't
Keep looking.
I'm looking at you on
Yeah,
this
no,
thing.
I know.
Hey,
That you can look at me on screen.
Yeah.
That's where the
Boromir.
action is.
I'm Boromir.
Whoa.
He died a hero.
Got him.
I think.
Okay.
Rate, subscribe, tell a friend about the show where we eat food and rate the food.
You're off, dude.
It's done.
Yep.
It's done. He's done. Who's Frodo?
After that ET game, nothing makes sense anymore. Remember it? Remember that game?
Oh, hi-oh!
OSU!
I'm dotting the I.
I'll kill you.
Oh, you fucking snake. Wait. Do it again. Do it you.
Look at that. How much does that upset you?
I'm gonna try to make the thumbnail. Bye!